Scary sights. Fans gather at the Irving Convention Center for one of the largest horror cons in the nation, Texas Frightmare Weekend.
It's nice to find people who you can engage with and really talk to.
Science heroes. We stopped by the Valley Ranch Library to see how they turn science into an adventure through an interactive and exciting STEM program.
Purpose is to educate about science and point out that science is all around us.
And in Feature Flix, I review the summer must-see shark thriller, Dangerous Animals, starring Jai Courtney.
You're a fighter. I love fighters. Thanks for a better shot.
Hello everyone, welcome to Irving Spotlight. I'm Susan Stevens. We begin tonight with a visit to the Southwest premier horror convention, Texas Frightmare Weekend. Held annually at the Irving Convention Center, this event allows fans to connect with fellow scary movie lovers and indulge in all things horror. A frightening sight of horror icons filled the Irving Convention Center as fans clown around.
I like my clowns. What can I say? I like my clowns.
And shop for some scary good merchandise.
We're really known for our scare bears, where we can put pretty much any horror character on a bear. The Robin Williams bear is probably our best seller.
At this year's Texas Frightmare Weekend.
This is my 6th year, and I think it's the best horror convention across the country.
This is my second Frightmare ever, but I love Terrifier. I've got my bag of goodies, and I just like walking around and meeting people.
I get to hang out, see other people in cosplay, you know, have a good time. That's all I really want.
Frightmare unites fans as a one-stop shop to meet celebrities, see all sorts of cosplayers,
100%. It's so heavy.
and purchase one-of-a-kind memorabilia.
We do glass etching. Everything is hand etched one at a time, sandblasted. I make every single piece here. I also do the event glasses for the event itself, which we did 550. It sold out immediately.
But most importantly, Texas Frightmare Weekend brings together an enthusiastic community with a shared passion for horror.
I started off with Jaws and Chucky when I was little, and I moved on to The Descent as my first real horror movie. And I think I was 12.
I've just always loved horror. It started with Goosebumps, and then it kept going on from there.
You get to meet a lot of people. You get to meet, people like you guys and see all the community come together and not be a fuss online like how it usually is.
It's nice to find people who you can engage with and really talk to.
Where else can you find just so many great, wonderful, talented people all together in just a wonderful convention center and just having a good time with a common thread to hold everyone together.
There were several horror icons featured at Texas Frightmare Weekend, and it's time to make room for another terrifying villain from a new summer thriller. Shark movies have become a staple for this time of year. There's something about watching Jaws, Deep Blue Sea, The Shallows, and many more during the outdoor swimming months that really gets us in the summer spirit. And now audiences can add a refreshing twist to that list with Dangerous Animals.
See you, come alive on that board. It's spiritual.
Director Sean Byrne and writer Nick Leppard brings us the unexpected serial killer shark combo horror fans will be chomping at the bit to see. The plot is simple and straightforward. Zephyr, a smart and free-spirited surfer, is kidnapped by a shark-obsessed psychopath who holds her captive on his boat. She has no choice but to figure out a way to escape before he carries out a ceremonial feeding to the sharks.
Fighter. I love fighters. Thanks for a better shot.
Every great shark film usually sticks with an uncomplicated plot. It's the acting and how they choose to go about entertaining audiences until the climactic conclusion that makes for a memorable swim or an underwater dive. Thankfully, due to Hassie Harrison's compelling, female-empowering performance and Jai Courtney's horrifying portrayal of an unhinged maniac, this boat ride is unforgettable. While Harrison is an admirable lead, the one who leaves a lasting bite is Jai Courtney as the deranged and unpredictable Tucker. The actor will likely see a boost in his career after everyone sees just how far he can take every level of insanity. But while he does instill fear, he also generates laughs. It is obvious Courtney is having the time of his life with this role, and he skillfully commits to the comic relief that is desperately needed during the bloody violence. Dangerous Animals is an extremely fun, over-the-top thrill that is complemented by the film's beautiful visuals. Byrne stunningly captures the shark-infested waters, gorgeously highlighting the blue colors and magnificent creatures of the ocean. Clocking in at just around 90 minutes, horror fans will want to take a quick dip into theaters to see this one and can expect a swimmingly good time. Dangerous Animals is now showing. Check AMC Irving Mall and Alamo Drafthouse Cinema Los Colinas for showtimes. Let's take a break from horror villains and talk about science heroes. The Valley Ranch Library hosted a mission that turned science into an adventure as the community takes a crack at solving an educational mystery through hands-on experiments.
We're having one of our special programs that we have as a part of our summer reading challenge. We have science heroes, and they are here to do a show about a missing color because our theme this year is Color Our World.
Science heroes, I need your help. The purpose is to educate about science and point out that science is all around us. There's an experiment based on wind and air pressure, and I float a beach ball above the kids' heads. I also like the foam volcano at the end. We create a chemical reaction and make bubbles appear and erupt out of a beaker. What? Just like the washing machine!
The kids always love science programs. We've got some young scientists here that come to Valley Ranch that are always checking out the nonfiction books, and I just thought this would appeal to them.
And the pressure has to be released. And wow! Look at that! We have a cloud right in the bottle! It gets the kids out of the house, into the library, and into a place of learning.
It brings the community together. It keeps the kids motivated during the summer to keep learning, keep reading, and sparks their curiosity. Just seeing the reaction from the kids. I've been working with kids for a long time, and that's definitely the favorite part of my job. It makes it all worth it.
There were so many bubbles because I added too much. So I just love seeing at the super young age that we usually do these shows for, seeing their expressions, and they're really wowed, and it just feels great to bring that kind of joy in. You all have a wonderful day. Thanks for coming to the Irving Public Library.
In addition to all the library summer events, there are lots of fun things to do around the city. Levi Gomez, our man about town, shares his suggestions.
Local artists and musicians will gather here at the Outdoor Plaza at Toyota Music Factory on June 14th for the Local Arts Festival. Support the heart of the community through art, music, and culture in one inspiring space from 5 to 11 p.m. Parking is free with a valid QR code. This may not yet look like Disney's The Lion King Jr. since these kids are just starting to work on their production in their summer camp, but wait until you see what these 1st through 9th graders can accomplish in just a couple weeks. The full performance by the Irving Youth Theaters at 7 p.m. on June 17th at Carpenter Hall. What better way to exercise in the Texas heat than in water? You could join in fitness classes here at the Newly Aquatic Park, join folks at Cimarron, or at the Heritage Aquatic Center. Go online to see class schedules. She's a multi-instrumentalist who went from busking in the streets of Melbourne, Australia, to performing in high-profile festival stages. Experience Tash Sultana here at the Pavilion at Toyota Music Factory, Tuesday, June 17th at 7:30 p.m. It's dark here because we don't want to wake Sleeping Beauty. At 2 concerts on June 26th, experience the classic tale as never before. Enjoy a unique fusion of classic ballet and modern technology where dancers light up the stage with glittering routines and glow-in-the-dark costumes. The Sleeping Beauty Dance and Light Show is at 6:30 and 8:30 p.m. It's quiet here now at Levy Event Plaza, but this place will be hopping on the evening of July 3rd to celebrate Independence Day. Sparks and Stripes will include fireworks, drones, music, and more, all starting at 7 p.m. And don't forget about the parade in the morning of July 4th with more fun at Heritage Park.
And that wraps up this episode of Irving Spotlight. Join us next time as we honor the rich history of the African American community here in Irving at the 2-day Juneteenth celebration. As always, tell us stories you'd like to see on the show. You can email us at ictn@irvingtx.gov or connect with us on social media. So subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and follow us on X and Instagram. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks so much for tuning in and have a great evening. For Irving Spotlight, I'm Susan Stevens.